back for round 3. Don't think about it too much. It's round 3. Don't ask questions. Alright, so the next step in the story quest is to attend astronomy class. Now, I have actually been to the astronomy tower. I went up there just because it's cool. Okay? I'm a science nerd. It's as strange as that sounds. I'm a science nerd. Karen, your picture book there? Can you draw me like one of your French girls?
What are you up to now?
It's kind of awkward that bust face impression there. What are those things called? Relief, I think. She talks to me all the time, and I think she thinks that we're friends. But I don't know about that.
Who would have thought someone as young as me could save my uncle's life?
It sounds like something important story. It's like, okay. Alright, someone please explain this to me. Alright, I thought that when I learned all the Alahamoras and whatnot, I would be able to, like, open this obvious keyhole-shaped thing. But now nothing.
And your reading is the dragon. That's exciting, I suppose. Perhaps you're due for an adventure.
Oh, trouble just walked in. That's trouble right there.
Lady.
And did you know that she started Hogwarts in her 5th year?
Astronomy is not divination. You won't find the mysteries of the cosmos charted out on your palms or at the bottom of your teacups. Alas, the heavens remain hazy to the starry-eyed. Now, if you want to devote yourselves to persistent and painstaking observation, you just might catch a glimpse. With that in mind, please take your telescopes. Tonight we will be on the observation deck.
Okay, I know this sounds like weird, but I kind of wish that
Still don't have your own.
we could have like done actual stargazing when I was in school. It's like
with Mr. Takar.
Here, I can adjust that for you.
No, bring it into focus on your own.
these years of magic class have not prepared me for adjusting a dial. That's supposed to be in focus?
Now, I expect all of you
What is this, 1890? Oh!
outside of class. Is that clear?
Professor, it's freezing out.
Mere cold didn't stop the great stargazers of the past. Look only to the astronomy tables they erected throughout the Highlands, from which they gazed millennia ago on the very self-same stars above us. Is that clear?
You don't have enough layers on? You're British. Come on.
Dismiss.
Disappointed.
Hello again. Brilliant class, wasn't it? I prefer astronomy over potions, don't you? Of course, we Ravenclaws tend to do well in any class.
Oh, hello, Emmett. Nice to see you again.
Did I hear Professor Shaw say that you don't have your own telescope? I have a spare one you could borrow for the rest of term.
I am just littered with telescopes.
That's very kind of you, Emmett. Are you sure you won't need it?
I'm certain. It's my old one. I finally got my hands on the new Celestia Contemplor. You've heard of it, I assume? I mean, of course you have. It's only the pinnacle of all personal stargazing implements. But my old model's not too shabby either. Goblin-cut glass, first-rate optical enchantments. Hate to think such a fine instrument is just collecting dust.
Well, thank you, Emmett.
Think nothing of it. Anyway, the telescope's in the storage room right underneath us. You can't miss it. I have some, reading to finish on the lower deck. Come find me there afterwards, and bring the telescope. There's something I want to talk to you about.
Well, that didn't seem suspicious at all.
Tries to put off my stargazing as long
Our meat thinks he knows everything. Even told me he can speak gobbledygook. Sounded like gibberish to me.
Oh, are they setting up gibberish to be another magic language? Because that would be hilarious if they did that.
Very.
Jeez, what's holding up that thing? Magic? So wait, you're going to kill me? You're going to kill me for walking down the stairs? Brilliant game design, guys. Brilliant game design. So this is what he was talking about, this whole thing. Ooh, spinny spin.
This was his old telescope. Looks practically brand new.
Yeah, those boys and their telescopes.
Pristine night for stargazing. Do not let it be wasted.
Professor
I
Shaw.
feel sorry for this teacher. I'm going to give her some lip
More
service.
about astronomy.
It is increasingly rare to find a student who seeks after things celestial of their own accord. But if you truly desire to chart the courses of the cosmos, you must rid your mind of the terrestrial babble of others. We ourselves are not unlike blank star charts, you know. Empty canvases waiting to be inscribed with all that the universe has to offer.
Okay, yeah.
Do you understand?
Thank you, Professor. I look forward to stargazing.
I am glad to hear it.
I want to end this conversation as quickly as possible. She has been drinking too much of her own sauce. Says looking at the stars can solve all of life's problems, you know. Now.
I have the telescope. It's nicer than I had expected.
I would not offer a prospective stargazer a third-rate lunoscope. But there is, something
Is
else.
it a side quest?
What is it?
You remember those astronomy tables Shaw was going on about? It just so happens I've been reading up on them a little myself. And it seems there may be one right here at Hogwarts. I believe we could use it to find hidden constellations.
And you need someone to help you find it.
I do. Are you in? No one from the Gobstones Club will go with me. Said they'd rather get spit at by a stone than... Well, they are cowards.
He's in the
Let
Gobstones
us
Club.
get moving while the stars are still out.
He's in
I'll
the
show you how to
Gobstones
use that
Club, of
telescope
course.
Once we get there. I promise.
Of course he is.
Oh, no need to convince me. Let's get going.
Brilliant. You won't regret it. Shall we?
Oh, brilliant. I wish I could pull off saying brilliant. Wow, fast travel by cutscene. Finally. Ugh. Give my poor legs a break. Seriously. Just going straight into it. Those are some juicy mushrooms.
Lumos! Some say the locations of the tables were originally marked by centaurs for ritual stargazing. It is nice having a fellow stargazer to explore with.
Happy to be here. It is good to leave the classroom now and then.
Feet on the ground,
Creepy out
head
here
the
at
stars.
night, is it? The Gobstones Club are cowards. Here I am, charging ahead. Why don't you lead the way?
If you're sure.
Okay, that was pretty funny and a good line read too.
Amit, could I ask you something?
Oh, certainly.
Where
What the hell are we
precisely
doing?
is the table we're looking for?
According to an old astronomer's chronicle I found in the library, it may be somewhere along the castle wall.
Why are you so fascinated with stars?
I suppose because there is so much to learn about them. I mean, there is plenty to learn about a lot of subjects, but astronomy seems limitless. Always something new being discovered. They are forever discovering new moons and stars. In fact, they discovered a new planet just 50 years ago.
Actually,
Don't
that's
tell
all I
Flo.
wanted to know.
Oh, very well then.
So I'm just supposed to go in here then, I guess.
A little foreboding.
A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
Whoa.
Oh, of course. It's just not as tidy as I expected.
Wow. That they locked up the bathtub. And then somebody wrote like a little story about it. See, those are the kind of touches I like. When you play these big expansive games, you just like it's a little thing to come across, a little special little thing that I can't cut. Oh, magic! Wow, that is really disappointing. Really disappointing.
More cobwebs.
You don't think any spiders might be lurking about?
Oh, no. Not this close to the school limit.
Oh, is that what this thing is? Oh, is this going to be like another side quest? Interesting. I've seen one of these before around the
The
game.
constellation should appear near the center of your view.
That's your way of telling me that,
As soon as you've lined up the telescope, we will be able to fill out our star chart.
interesting. Hmm. Oh, that's a
I
fun
was
little
right
mini
about
game.
the
I think I'm
tables.
gonna like doing this.
They really are gateways to the far stars, just as the book said. And your contribution was invaluable. Rest assured, you shall be credited in my memoirs one day.
That's what I say to all the ladies.
Thank you, Emmett. I look forward to reading them.
And I look forward to writing them. This is only the beginning. You will find more tables like this one throughout the grounds and forest, all beckoning to be discovered by a
Knew it.
worthy
I
astronomer.
knew it. Side
If
quest.
I
New
have
side
ever
quest.
seen one, it's you. Oh, and about my old telescope. Don't bother returning it. You should keep it.
That's quite generous. Thank you.
You're welcome. It has goblin-cut glass and a gobbledygook inscription. I'm practically fluent in gobbledygook, you know. It's all in the throat, really, gobbledygook, you know, and how you pronounce your R's. Anyway, glad our adventure was a success. I will see you soon.
Okay. Wow. Romeo there really knows how to seal the deal.
Never do get tired of seeing the astronomy tower at night. What a view.
Who is being harassed by Harlow. He may be able to provide the evidence we need to take Harlow down. We should speak with him together. Meet me at his home.
Alright.
I assume you have news regarding the goblin you mentioned. Why don't we meet at the map chamber to discuss that and our next steps?
Okay, alright. Finally, okay. Direct map, direct, ancient magic quest. related thingy. Okay. Oh, cool. Oh, I like how they put the statue in front of the tapestry. Man, more castles should do that. Is this a medieval garbage can? I like the lion clawed feet. Oh, that's hilarious. Useless scarf. What's going on here? The pungent passage. Oh, that's such a Harry Potter thing. Talking gargoyle. Love that guy. Alright. That's weird. I guess I have this false memory of... Oh. It is fall. Nice. Nice touch. Ah. I love when holiday decorations are in a game. Wrong way. Downstairs. I love doors that are pointy at the top. I know that's just like the silliest thing, but... As I was saying, I'm disappointed with the game here that there's no fast travel point near the map room. This leads me to believe that either A, the map room isn't as important as the story would betray, or they really want you to walk here a lot. Okay, dude, what's up with this music that's playing right now? This is Home Alone music. Okay, I'm sorry. Everybody better just stop and listen to the score of the video game right now. Can you hear it? Okay, that's like the exact score to Home Alone. Am I going crazy here? Is everyone not hearing this? I'm losing my monkey mind.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Just did it again.
You would be wise not to underestimate a student. Their aptitude for magic is beyond anything I've ever seen, and I've been teaching a long time.
It is a joy to have such a student.
It can be.
There you are.
Talking about me?
I was able to speak with Lodgok, the goblin I mentioned before.
Well, what did you learn?
He and Ranrock were close once, but they had a falling out.
You believe he can be trusted?
He seemed trustworthy. Difficult to know, really. But Serona Ryan trusted him.
Well, that's something, I suppose. Supposing he can be trusted, will he help us get to Ranrock?
I retrieved a stolen helm that he hopes to return to Ranrock in order to regain his confidence.
You have been busy. Let's hope your efforts result in our learning something about Ranrock's plans.
I robbed a grave.
He mentioned that Ranrock is searching for something, but he couldn't say what. Perhaps that helm will yield some answers.
Ranrock is searching for something. I feared as much. I've heard an unusual amount of activity, goblins and wizards, I surmised, when visiting my portrait at my castle.
Rookwood Castle?
My former residence, yes. That castle is also the location of your next trial.
I'm sorry to tell you that Victor Rookwood, evidently your descendant, is a dark wizard in league with Ranrock.
My descendant? A dark wizard? I'm afraid we've no time to waste. Despite the obstacles that clearly await you, you must get to Rookwood Castle immediately. Not only is it the location of the next trial, it is home to a source of power that would be devastating in the wrong hands. I do wish we had the luxury of time. However, I do not doubt your abilities. Find my portrait there as soon as you can.
Very well, sir. I'm on my way.
Best of luck. No time to waste. I'll meet you at Rookwood Castle.
Except for stargazing. There is time to waste stargazing, apparently. That is a nice map. Alright, well, once again, there's no way we're going to do an entire dungeon tonight. Oh, dude, you really hit your head on that door. Ah. So, well, I'm going to teleport a little bit closer. Oh, and we'll go back to the very same place. I knew it. Bait and switch. Again, switching back. Okay, so yeah. The next stream is coming up Friday night at 9. That's a potluck, so we can do whatever we want. So we should probably do that castle. Unless something else interesting comes up, but we'll discuss it at that point. And thank you all for the follows. Thank you, Walkie. Thank you, Danny. You've been great. And thank you so much for your support. You guys have a great week.